This place, to me, was always like heaven. It's here that I've always been able to come to feel completely at peace. Life is a journey. Like any journey, there's always a point of origin. This place was mine. Everybody needs something. Everybody wants something. Yet, for some of us, getting what we want goes hand in hand with the absolute god-awful fear of losing it. Nevertheless, we spend our days in pursuit. It's cliché. All things must pass. Nothing lasts forever. It's better to have loved. Bullshit. The hard fact is, in this life, we get what we get. How we deal with it is what matters in the end. Whether you follow the same routine day after day as I do, or you try and mix it up a little. That's what Dave was trying to get me to do.
What time you coming over tonight? Sam and Jerry will be over about 7:30. You can come over earlier if you want.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to be able to make it.
Why not?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? We've been planning this, Ollie. Cheryl's going out to dinner with friends. This is our chance to have the house to ourselves for a poker night.
I have papers to grade.
They can wait till tomorrow. Listen, Ollie. It's been 7 months.
What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to come over, hang out with the guys. Might be therapeutic.
Yeah, I've never really considered Sam to be therapeutic.
Freud, he is not. But, on the upside, he's funnier than Freud, and Oedipus, Schmedipus, you don't have to worry what he's going to do around your mom, so we got that going for us.
Look, I'd really like to.
Then do it. You don't have to stay late. Just a couple of hands, a couple of beers, and if you say that's it, that's it.
I'll talk to you later.
We'll be waiting if you change your mind.
Grading papers. Marvelous idea. Upside, it helps me deal with my hyperhidrosis. Now, that's a condition which causes me to sweat profusely in a stressful situation, such as a confrontation. Downside, it sucks.
Because you and the governor both... Hello, Mayor. This is Wallace Cook of the Star calling.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, were you asleep?
No.
Good. Then get over here, now.
Dave.
No excuses. The guys are all here. We need a fourth.
Or fifth. Something. I think Sam's drunk already.
Shh, simmer down. You gotta get over here, man. Jerry's losing his ass.
Dave.
What's that?
Listen,
Sorry?
What the devil's the matter with you? What are you trying to do?
I'll be there in 20.
Make it 30. I need you to pick up Dip.
Cool Ranch. Got it.
Wally, are you all right? Sure, I'm all right. But I can't swim.
Dave is nothing if not persistent. But he did get me out of the house. Mark Corbin. A good kid with a good heart, but a little lazy. He does just enough to get by. I call that wasted potential. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have happened if you'd watched where you were going.
Listen, I apologize.
Thanks a lot, old man.
Evening, Professor. That'll be it for you?
Yeah.
It's gonna be $3.74.
Here you go.
Where you heading?
Card game.
If you're playing with Professor Jenkins, clean him out for me. He gave me a D.
Easier done than said. Decent hand there, Jerry? I ran into Mark Corbin of Stop and Rob.
So how are things with you, Oliver? I haven't seen much of you outside of campus lately.
Doing okay. I'm still dealing with it.
So what's it been now?
7 months on Friday.
Dating anyone?
Not at the moment, no.
Emma's single. Who wants a beer?
I do. Well, good game tonight, guys. Yeah. Until Mr. Prima Donna here had to go through his I don't want to lose all my chip act and add 20 minutes to the game.
Listen, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, and thank you for letting me break even. Anna would kill me if I came home short.
She already knows you are. Oh, yes, I did.
See you guys tomorrow. See you,
See you later.
Bye. I'm glad Oliver came out tonight, huh?
Yeah, he really should consider our mother. And she's pretty, single.
Yeah, and you only told him, what, 3 times? But it's Oliver. You can't push him, you know that.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you feel left out because the role is, you know, but she was the last.
being without Judith never got any easier. I think John Lennon said it best. Time wounds all heals. That's probably what kept me from, well, talking to Emma, much less pursuing her. You know, it sounds strange, but I felt like moving on was a sin. Am I the only one that feels like that? Probably not. But I'm the one who's dealing with it, so I guess I'm entitled. I can't do it anymore.
What is it? What are you talking about?
All of it.
Oliver?
I feel old, Dave. Old, tired. I mean, ever since Judith, I can't focus on anything. I can't sleep. I can't get motivated. I spoke to the dean about retirement.
What? Last night you seemed to be having a good time. It seemed like it was your first step to becoming the old you again. What's happened?
Nothing. I did enjoy myself last night, but that's different. You know, it's a couple years early, but retirement is viable.
Viable. Do you think it's going to change anything? Do you actually think it's going to make anything any better? At least your work gets you out of the house.
Yeah, it's also a way of reminding me that I'm trying to get out of the house.
Come over tonight. Come to the house. We're going to have some beers. We're going to have a lot of beers. Cheryl will make us dinner, and you will see that you are getting needlessly excited.
I wish I could get excited about something, Dave. I really do.
Did you contact the therapist I recommended?
No.
Why not?
What's he going to say that I don't already know?
Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with what you don't know. I think you just need to talk to someone. You need to find someone you respect who will agree with you that your life sucks so that you can pick up the pieces and pull yourself out of whatever's going on with you. You can't quit.
I'm not quitting. I'm retiring.
That is not what I'm talking about, and you know it.
I just wanted to tell you personally, Dave.
Dave,
Hey, Emma.
what's the matter with Oliver? Is he all right?
He's just been under a lot of stress lately.
I thought I did something wrong.
Oh, it's not you.
I guess he's still having a pretty hard time of it.
He'll be fine.
Trying to make sure I get home okay?
Get in, Oliver. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Judith is just going to show up at the front door and everything's going to be fine?
Of course not.
Then what do you expect to
I
happen?
don't know. Something. Nothing. I don't know.
What is going on with you?
Do you ever feel like all your efforts are for nothing? I mean, you go on, you look for that one thing that's going to make everything make sense. And all the while you feel like you're failing.
You are not a failure, Oliver.
I failed Judith. I failed...
Judith made her choices a long time ago. That's got nothing to do with you, and I see where you're going with this. It is not your fault.
Then why do I feel like...
You listen to me. You have made a huge difference in my life. Do you remember when I started teaching? You were the only person who would give me the time of day. You are the reason I showed up every day. You are the reason I stuck with teaching. If it weren't for you, that system would have eaten me alive.
You were pretty much a dork.
Yes, I was. I still am. But the difference is, I am now a dork with credibility and tenure, and that is because of you.
Okay, but I'm not just talking about you. I'm not just talking about people. I'm talking about life. When does the pain stop?
I don't know, Oliver. I don't know if it ever does. But I'll tell you what I do know. I know that every day that I have a bad student, a bad day, a bad week, instead of dwelling on it, I wake up the next day and I try even harder. And I learned that from you. I just wish I could give that lesson back to you.
Thanks for the ride, Dave. Hi, my name is Oliver.
So, wait, you're that relic who knocked me over.
The convenience store, right?
Yeah, beat it.
I saw you from across the street.
Well, you've seen me. Now go.
Why do you do it?
We all do what we have to.
But you're far too young and pretty to be doing this.
Look, Dad, I appreciate the flattery, but it's not gonna get you nothing.
Oh, I'm not trying to flatter you. I just think you're better than this.
How would you know? You don't even know me.
Would you come home with me?
You don't waste any time. You're one of those dirty old men.
I'm sorry to come off as odd.
Listen, I get it. You're a tired old man who's sick of his wife, who's quit his job and have his original hair color. I don't think you need a hooker, I think you need a shrink.
Is that a no?
It'd just be a waste of time.
Listen, I'll pay you anything you want, and I promise I won't try anything creepy.
Go home. Go back to your wife. How do I know you're not some serial killer? A politician?
I'm harmless.
Kind of weird. Okay, but no funny stuff. Well, where you parked?
Parked.
Kidding.
I don't live too far from here. Just
All
go
this
down the street.
money and we're walking.
It's not too far.
Do you even have a car?
Sure, I just hardly ever need to use it.
What are you, a monk?
Look, I'm just trying to be fit.
Yeah? How's that working out for you? Did your wife decorate it?
Yes.
I can tell.
Do you like it?
It's okay. You're 100. So do you have anything to drink?
Sure. What can I get for you?
Anything alcoholic will do.
Actually, I don't have anything alcoholic.
Oh, come on. You're old enough to be my father. You must have something.
I have tea.
Tea?
Yeah, is that okay?
You don't plan very well, do you?
This was actually kind of unexpected.
Well, aren't I the lucky one? I get to walk to his house to have a spot of tea.
What kind would you like?
You don't have coffee?
I can't drink coffee. It doesn't agree with my stomach.
How geriatric. Kind of a wimp, aren't you? Tea instead of coffee, walk instead of drive. I mean, do you really own a car?
Oh, yes, but I only drive it when I have to.
So, do you have a man cave or a den?
Dan,
Pathetic.
why?
Describe it.
Cream-colored walls, desk, hardwood floors, pictures, books.
Pathetic.
I find it relaxing.
Really? What do you do?
For a living,
Yeah.
I'm an English professor at the university.
Figures. You have that stuffed shirt look about you. How long?
25 years.
Damn. How old are you?
Old enough to be your father.
Why English?
I find words fascinating. Their meanings and how they impact society.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You're not one of those people who corrects someone else while they're talking, are you?
Well, I used to, but
Yeah, but you got your ass handed to you?
look, I wasn't trying to be a smart aleck. I just can't
Well,
help
just
it.
as long as you don't try and correct me.
I've had to bite my tongue a couple times.
Really? What did I say? Never mind. I don't want to know. So, Orson,
Oliver.
what do you want to do?
Do. Oh, yeah, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I don't want sex from you. I just want to talk.
Talk?
Yeah, talk.
Don't you have any friends?
Well, sure, but I don't think they'd understand.
Does this have anything to do with you and lingerie?
No.
Let me guess, your wife's the one you talk to.
Well, that's what married couples do.
That's what pathetic old men with overbearing wives do. Well, this is a waste of time.
Wait a minute. Please don't go.
Hey, listen, Owen.
Oliver.
Yeah, I don't know what your deal is, but you need to take it up with someone else.
Listen, I'll double your pay.
Oh, that's original.
I swear to you, I'm on the level. Thank you.
Yeah, well, don't think this changes anything.
Of course not.
So, am I going to get the grand tour?
Of course, where would you like to start?
How about your man den?
This way.
Wow, that was depressing. I think your den looks like a morgue. I think you need to leave your wife and get laid.
Well,
So, what's next?
how about the exercise room? Okay, master bedroom.
What room is that?
It used to be a guest bedroom.
So, what do you want to do? Tiddlywinks?
Tell me about yourself.
Why do you want to hear about that?
I'm curious.
Curious to see how I became a hooker? Do you think I was dropped off from a distant planet and came from an egg?
Hatched.
I don't know. I was born, I grew up, now I'm here, end of story.
Do you have any family? Father, mother, siblings?
No, just me.
I find that kind of hard to believe.
Believe what you want.
I'm paying you $400. The least you can do is answer my questions.
It'd be so much easier to just screw and get it over with. Well, what do you want to know? My mother was a whore. I didn't know my father. I grew up in an orphanage and I left when I was 18.
Any brothers or sisters?
I had a brother. But he's dead.
I'm sorry.
Why? You're not the one who shot him.
Was he in a gang?
Hey, just because my parents were absolute losers doesn't mean my brother was.
Look, I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to assume.
Save your apologies for your wife. He was killed in the war. He was flying over enemy territory and he was shot down. They told me it was quick.
I'm so sorry.
Well, why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep saying sorry for things you didn't do?
I'm just saying it's terrible that it happened.
Yeah, well, don't be sorry for me. I don't want your sympathy.
You know, maybe if you just let people be nice to you, you wouldn't be such a miserable bitch.
Excuse me?
You won't allow yourself to be happy. So you remain miserable and you revel in taking it out on everyone else.
And who are you to judge?
I'm not judging, I'm just observing. Would it kill you to be civil?
Would it kill you to be a man?
What does that mean?
I had you figured out the moment you came up to me. A pathetic old man, clearly ruled by his overbearing wife, teaching English of all things, who wanted one last hurrah before ending it all. Poor Oliver. What will your wife say?
Please stop.
Why? Did she finally get wise and leave you?
Yes.
Thought so.
She's dead. Seven months ago.
Why are you still wearing your wedding ring?
I'm not divorced.
How did she die?
Just say she died from a broken heart.
Do you miss her?
All the time. She was so full of life. I mean, she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever known in every possible way. Something happened a few years ago that basically just robbed her of all the goodness and decency within her. You know, like a cancer just kind of ate away at her, and I tried to reach her, but she wouldn't take my hand. So when I lost her, I feel like it was because I failed. And yet, you were right. I was going to kill myself. So tonight I just went out. I just went for a walk, hoping that there would be something something, anything that would just kind of let me know that there's still something worth living for. And then I saw you again. I had to talk to you. You know, it was like the clock was ticking, and if I didn't get to you right away, you might just disappear.
I gotta pee.
Alright, the stairs straight down the hall.
You son of a bitch! You
What?
sick son of a bitch!
What?
Who the hell is that?
It's my daughter, Jennifer.
Your daughter? What the hell? That's me! You brought me here because I look like her? That's sick!
Wait, you don't understand.
You followed me. You picked me up.
Listen,
You're really sick.
wait a minute.
Would you want me to be some surrogate daughter?
No!
Why?
It was 7 years ago. We went to the same spot every year since we were married. With Jennifer, it became even more special. It was like our own private paradise. Our place to escape from life for a week every summer. Jennifer was our whole life.
Careful, honey, the undertow is really strong there.
Regardless of how crazy life could get, we could always look at her, and everything would be right again. We always believed that nothing could ever take that away. They never found her. We went through hell that first year. As I started to come back into the world, she slipped further away. I lost them both that day, but it took me years to realize it.
How old was your daughter?
17.
My age? Did you think maybe I was her?
No.
Why bring me here?
When I really noticed the resemblance and I saw what you were doing, I thought, maybe.
You could rescue me? You're nuts.
Would you please stop saying that?
Well, what do you want me to say?
My wife killed herself 7 months ago. She went out to the same spot where we lost Jennifer. She just got in the water and she swam.
Sorry to say, but you're not the only one who's had it bad.
And I suppose your life is that much better.
I've had to spend my whole life looking out for myself. When my brother died, I thought it was the end of the world. I tried to kill myself too. Yeah, I won't say I've seen the light or lived a decent life, but at least I picked myself up and I'm moving on.
But you push people away when you don't want
Some
to.
people need to be pushed away. Only the ones we really care about seem to be the ones that get hurt the most. Not that I keep anyone close to me.
Like Dave.
Who's that?
He's my best friend. He teaches at the university with me. When Judith started to withdraw, I kind of sort of took it out on him.
Sure he understands.
I'm sure he does, but that doesn't make it right.
What was your wife's name?
Judith Ann Palmer.
That's pretty.
So is she. You kept your promise.
Look, I'm sorry for being a bitch.
It's okay.
Your wife really was beautiful. And at the risk of sounding arrogant, so was your daughter.
Hey, buddy.
David?
So, how does it feel to be entering retirement?
Not sure yet.
Wait till Monday morning rolls around. When you don't have to get up early, then you'll know. What's the rush? Got a hot date?
I hear Emma's still single. No, I'm on no rush. I just want to get the stuff in the car.
Now that you're a free man, what are you going to do?
I'll take a trip. Maybe go back to the beach.
Why don't you come out tonight? Look, the fellas and I take you out to celebrate.
I don't think so.
Come on, it'd be fun.
No, thanks.
Come on, we'll hit some bars, get thrown out of some bars, maybe do some gambling. What do you say?
I just want to go home.
You do realize Kay is going to sing to you.
I heard she had a beautiful voice.
But the songs are really bad. I shudder to think what she's going to rhyme with retirement.
I'm going to have to risk it. Okay.
Oliver, you must be so excited.
Yeah, I've been waiting a long time for this.
Oliver, I have prepared a special song for you in honor of your retirement.
Wow, that's It's exciting.
I've been rehearsing it for the last 2 weeks. Are you ready?
Can you get Emma for me?
But she's in her office.
Thanks.
Well, there he is.
Hi, Emma.
Congratulations on your retirement.
Well, thanks.
Forget to say goodbye to me?
How could I possibly? I'm returning these.
I guess you won't need them anymore. I can't wait for the day I can turn mine in.
You're never going to retire, Emma.
Well, I'm gonna miss you.
Look, Emma, I'm really sorry.
No, no need to explain. Maybe we'll have drinks sometime. Oliver, there's a letter for you.
A letter?
All it has is your name. There's no return address.
Thanks.
Goodbye, Oliver.
Hello, Orson. Just kidding, Oliver. I didn't know exactly how to contact you. I remembered you saying you taught English at the university, so I left this letter with your name and subject. Hope it finds you. 2 years is a long time. A lot has happened since, and I don't know where to begin. That night, after I left, something happened. I felt something I've never felt before. I can't explain it, but I knew I wanted to change my life. I needed to prove to myself that I was capable of change. That brief time was the most difficult, interesting, and heartbreaking I've ever experienced. I know I'll probably never see you again, but I wanted to tell you how much you helped me. You made me realize that even through all the bad and the hurt, I have the power to change. I'm deeply grateful to you. You never asked me my name. Funny to think that you not knowing my name would be so important. I was named after a popular song, the only thing my parents did right. Michelle.
This is where the journey began. And yeah, you were right. I was going to kill myself. And this is where it will end. I never want to forget, but there are certainly better ways to remember. Said it. Michelle said it. We all have to move on. Bye.